today. What is the energy of today? I have to say, it was quite quiet today for me. And I take that as a sign. Usually a song will come through, or, you know, messages, and I gotta stop what I'm doing and write it down. But today, it was quiet. Action. That's the base of this message. Action. You've been working on something, and it feels as if the Death card. Something has changed in you. The Lovers. Your self-love. Your self-worth. Okay. Hermit. You're coming out of a stagnation. The language of your soul. How you're seeing yourself is changing. You're putting a little more effort into yourself when you didn't before. And not in a negative way, just I ain't got time kind of feeling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're definitely strength. You have changed in you. You're not just seeing this, the physical. The physical is changing. You're doing work on that for your own benefit, not for anybody else. This is for yourself. This is your self-love. And no, materialistic and the physicality of things is not the most important, but it is something that has weighed heavy upon you, because when you look at yourself, you're very judgy. But lately, that has been changing. You're not looking at yourself and seeing the flaws. You're looking at yourself and seeing the beauty, the opportunities, the options, the positivity that you can bring upon yourself with this self-love. That's why it was quiet today. You are transforming your soul. Page of Pentacles. You are transforming your soul in a way that how you can look at anything and see the beauty in it, you are now doing it to yourself. Yes, ma'am, sir, you are. You are taking the good, the bad, the ugly, and you're painting this picture as you see yourself. And you're not looking and thinking, ugh, oh, look at that. Oh, I look chubby there. Oh, my hair's a mess. Oh, whatever you could come up with. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, and with the silence today, the Four of Swords. That issue within your mind of looking at yourself and seeing all the flaws, you're taking a rest from that. You're taking a rest from that. You're seeing who you truly are. And because of the inner work, it's also helping the way you see yourself on the outer. And this is very important because for whoever this is speaking to, this was something that you have been battling since you were a young teenager. And it played a big part in you being quiet. That's where the silence comes in. You not just feeling free to be who you are. But you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that. And I hear, well, why did it take so long? Well, that's just sometimes how things work. We don't see it. And we don't believe it when we don't see it. But you're learning that you don't need to see it to believe it. Oh, this came up twice. I was hoping it would. Three of Cups. You don't need to see it to believe it. You have to believe it to see it. Let me say that again. You don't need to see it to believe it. You have to believe it to see it. And that's where you're at. That's why this message stems around action. Believing to see it. And your spirit team wanted you to know that they want you to see how beautiful you are. And when I say beautiful, I don't just mean physically. What you have inside makes you even more of a beautiful person. Think about it. When you come across somebody who's just a nasty person, in your eyes, you perceive them as an ugly individual, right? You've been placing that upon yourself, not realizing the beauty within. So you're seeing yourself as this, I'm hearing rugged, overworked, tired, just blah looking. But that's not the case here. Yep, see, what was I just saying? Oh, I love when the cards speak. This is how you're seeing yourself. Were seeing yourself. But now, wow. The Justice. Do you see the fact that she is blindfolded, yet the scales are balanced, the sun is shining, the moon is above her? Do you see that? You are believing to see this now. And you're due this, number one. And number two, you deserve to see yourself as beautiful as you see the beauty in others and other things. And that's why they want to let you know this. You're doing great because you're there. And you got yourself there on your own. The more energy and mindset that you put in believing to see is just going to grow this so much stronger for you. And it's well deserved. And I'm hearing this person needed to hear this. This person needed to hear this. Jeez Louise. My goodness. This person needed to hear this. Wow. Oh, don't mess me up now. This person needed to hear this. You may not realize it because you're not someone to be egotistical. You're actually very far from that. And that's why you stray away from giving yourself that kind of positivity. Yeah, see? You're not an egotistical person, so you fight that battle of feeling like you can't feel that way about yourself. And that's far, far, far from the truth. You can definitely enjoy mentally and visually the fruits of your own labors. Without a doubt. 6 of Cups. And at the bottom, 10 of Pentacles. By you embracing this love that you visually see because you believe it by looking at yourself is going to help bring more positivity and more abundance your way. And again, I just keep hearing it's well deserved. It is well deserved. How did they fall out upside down like that? Holy moly. Crazy. Yes, see? Radiance. I'm telling you, this spring and summer that's coming for 2025 is your year. You are claiming it. Please claim it. Please. Because this is so positive. This is so like your spirit team is literally like, it's your time. It is your time to shine. You're doing all the right things. You're on the right path. You just need to believe to see. I don't like saying need. I really hate saying that word. I have to find another word. But if you want that type of energy and attention drawn to you, that is the way to do it. Radiate within your own beauty. And there is nothing wrong with that as long as you are not boasting it and making others feel like crap because of it. There's no harm in believing in yourself, believing in your own beauty, believing in what you bring to the table, believing in your spirit team, that they trust you, that you trust them, that you are a good person. Peaceful warrior. And that is you. They are saying that is you. You are a peaceful warrior. You do not look for revenge. You do not look to try to make others, put others down. But yet you put that pressure upon yourself all the time. And they don't want you to do that because that's not you. That's not who you are. Patience. You have been doing this with a lot of patience. A lot of patience. So much patience that you've been having this mindset. This just started coming in, having this mindset, and you haven't even realized it yet. You haven't even realized it yet. They want you to know now. It's time for you to know. in the silence is when you can focus on that energy. Focus on the purpose, like this card is saying, of this self-love for yourself. And harmony. Harmony. You are bringing harmony to yourself by just believing. You are not the type of person to go out and be a judgy monkey. But when it comes to yourself, you are very judgmental. And that has been linked to some form of trauma from your past that you have carried with you. Whether it came down the line of the females in the family constantly hearing your mother, your grandmother, oh, I'm fat, or whatever they're complaining about. That was a traumatic tie linked to you that affected you as to how you see yourself. But it's breaking. You're breaking it. Shape-shifting. You are breaking it. Which means if there are children involved that you have, they will not have to deal with this traumatic tie. The journey. This is a very long journey, but you're already there. You're already there. And I know you're already there because wealth. Wealth is not in just forms of money. Wealth is also your heart and how healthy you control that. And when I say healthy, I'm not just talking about food and taking care of yourself. I'm talking about mentally. How you see yourself. This is awesome. This is awesome. The silent moments that you take just for yourself has helped you do this. Yes, look, your intuition. When you get in that mode of just, no, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to watch this show. Or I'm just going to sit. I just hear just silence. In that silence is the action that you have been looking for, that you didn't think you could get. Your higher consciousness. You are connecting so much with your higher consciousness. Gotta pay attention to the time. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. And look, your spirit team is letting you know. You are divinely protected. And this is why they are putting this message out, because they know that you're doing the work. They know that you're doing a great job. They see the progress you're making. They see the changes that are happening. They're noticing it before even you are. But they want you to know now. They want you to know, because by you knowing this, now you're going to start to see moments where you're looking at yourself and you're like, oh, yes, I look good today, or I feel good today, or I'm happy today. You're going to start noticing that. And the more you start to notice it within yourself, it's going to literally change the way things flow to you. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing how easily things are going to flow to you. This is something you needed to hear, because you definitely didn't even notice you're doing it, and they believe it's time that you notice that you're doing it, because it's just going to help you. It's just going to help you so much more. A breakthrough. Just like I was saying, it's time. You're having a breakthrough. Things are going to seem so much different to you. Things that come to you are going to come so much easier. Not that, bad things aren't going to happen or things severe you aren't going to happen, because that's the circle of life. But just this way of believing what you see, you're going to believe in the beauty that's within you. Nurturing yourself. By you nurturing yourself, you're just helping everything flow to you so much more smoothly, so much more positivity, so much more of a better mental mind frame with yourself and with your surroundings. Your initiation. That is your spirit team straight saying, we want you to know where you're at. We want you to know that this is great that you're at this point, and trust it, because it's all just going to be better and better and better. It is. And what are you doing? What are you doing by doing this? What did I say earlier? This was a traumatic tie that was passed down to you. So it wasn't even something that you had a choice in. It wasn't even something that you were even aware of, because it was just the norm as you were growing up. But you're changing the ways. You are breaking those ties and weaving your own ties that are not linked to anything negative. So this is, if this doesn't make you happy for yourself, if you have kids, at least let it fill your heart with joy that your children won't have to deal with it. And also won't tolerate it in other situations, because they know better. So this isn't just something that's healing you. This is also healing your children. Joy. That's what I feel with this. Just straight joy. Straight joy. And that fire energy, that red fire energy, and the hummingbird is there. And the hummingbird represents, in Native American terms, the beauty, which is ironic. Let's wrap this up here, being perfect. The beauty in the silence. You don't really see them at first. You don't really hear them at first until you focus in on them or they're real close to you. They represent the beauty. That is what you're seeing now within yourself. And also breaking a traumatic tie in the process that you will no longer have to have, and neither will your children. Community. I saw that twice, so it's meant to come out. You are building a beautiful community within your family by doing this. So take very much pride in the fact that you were able to overcome this, and that you were able to change the way things are going to go from you on. That's amazing, because that's hard work. And what's funny is you didn't even realize how hard it was, because you were so focused on just, I hear, doing what you got to do. And that was your drive. Oh. Yep. Transfiguration. There was a moment in your life that it's like it flipped a switch. You were just like, oh, you know what? I like me. I like me. And you did it with a bunch of grace. And that is the beauty right there. The grace that you are giving yourself in this. That one stuck to my finger. Pull me out, it said. Oh, I saw this before. I wanted to see. I tested it. Revival. Oh, that is a rebirth. You are, without a doubt, pretty much giving a rebirth to yourself, and in turn is just bringing in more positivity, not only for you, but the future bloodlines that are linked to you. That's how powerful you are. That's how powerful and connected you are to up there, to your spirit team, to your ancestors, to God, God's, whatever you believe. There is no judgment here on this platform, I can tell you that. Whatever strives you to do better, be better, don't lose that, because that is what's pushing you to do this. And because of this, like I said, you're breaking a huge traumatic tie, not only for yourself for the rest of your life now on this earth, but you are also helping the ones that come after you. You are teaching them better. You're teaching them better. Wow. Oh, that's why it was so silent. I think that's it. Because you can't top what just came out of that. So all I'm going to say is what they want to say. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep seeing the beauty within yourself. But most importantly, believe it. Believe it to see it. Seeing to believe is not the way anymore. You believe to see it. Don't forget that. Write it down. Put it on a Post-it note on your mirror or wherever you constantly go in your house to remind yourself. Believe it to see it. Because as long as you have that belief and that trust and that faith, this is a huge healing opportunity for you and for your future ones after you. This is a huge breakthrough. Huge. And you've been doing a lot of action to get to that point. So keep moving forward. Believe to see. That's what they want you to just instill that into your brain like a tattoo on your brain. You have tattoos, like tattoos, seems to be a thing. Tattoo that crap right in there so that there is no forgetting. I believe to see. I believe to see. And they just keep saying it. Because your belief system that linked you to them, look what that did for you already. There's proof in the pudding, baby. So believe to see it. You are a beautiful person, a beautiful soul. Your spirit team knows it. You should know it. Peace. Love ya.